women are still in shock. What do you think about the decision?
Fair use.
I'm very upset.
Such a double standard and disgusting.
I really don't agree
Fair
with
use.
abortion, but what if someone gets raped? What do they do?
Women's rights have just been set back so far, and I think about my daughter.
Elon Barish is worried about her daughter in college in Wisconsin, a state she believes will move.
Ayo, did you just hear she's worried about her daughter in college going to Wisconsin? So you already know her mother's a fucking thought, B. Why are you so worried about your child going to college, your daughter going to college, number one? And the abortion laws. How does that coincide with each other? Because you were a fucking thought rocket, not thought box, thought rocket in college, letting all these weird frat boys come in you, and you know your daughter's down the same line for her sexual liberation as a modern woman. So you're scared she won't be able to get a fucking abortion if she's stuck out there. You're going to be made a grandparent early because she has 7 niggas coming her during a fucking frat party. Did you just hear what the fuck did she say? Hold on, I gotta repeat this. Hold on.
Women's rights have just been set back so far, and I think about my daughter.
Elon Barish is worried about her daughter in college in Wisconsin, a state she believes will move.
Her daughter's a thought rocket already.
The way I feel about it is galvanizing a group of women in New York, and let's figure out where the contested elections are going to be in November, and make sure that we get out to vote.
Reproductive protection at the federal level is no more after the Supreme Court, in a 5-4 decision Friday, overturned Roe v. Wade, a landmark ruling that made it a constitutional right to have an abortion in the country. Established in 1973, that's right when Merle Hoffman opened the doors to Choices Women's Medical Center in Queens, giving women a safe place to turn when making such a tough decision.
I am not going to sit back and just let this happen.
Not going to sit back and just let this happen.
For women who are forced to bear children that they don't want, for women that may die through botched abortions, whose responsibility is that?
You can still get an abortion in New York. It's often something women don't want to do, but at least they have the freedom to make a choice.
I personally have had an abortion. This is your moral choice. Own it, be responsible, and act.
Predictions and Stitcher podcast, hate me and love me. There's no in between. So, you already see Roe V. Wade was overturned, right? So a lot of these bitches ain't gonna be running around here getting no abortions no more. They're gonna be really cum drinking bitches instead of shooting up the club bitches. That's a fact. But niggas need to practice semen retention. Don't get these bitches your nut no more. Shoot on their titties, shoot on their ass, but something, man. Something gotta give. I'm down with depopulation, bro. Cause some of you niggas is just fucking the world up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Gen X, Gen Z, whatever the fuck is coming up next after millennials. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas are scumbags. But did you see the video commentary from the reporter that she feels that her daughter's going to Wisconsin, the college? So her mother was a thought pocket. Now her daughter's about to be a thought rocket. Thought, T-H-O-T, rocket. Her mother was a thought pocket. T-H-O-T, pocket. So basically, women do go to college. She admitted, trust me, I hung out at Howard University. I hung out at MSU, Morgan State University. I hung out at Maryland University. Let's go Terrapins. They're thought pockets. They're looking for they're all looking for sexual liberation for the modern woman because they want to be like men. But you still look like a skank no matter what. I don't care how much money you make on your OnlyFans. I don't care how much money you make on your fucking Instagram posts, you being half naked. Niggas do not want women that's half naked showing their asses to everybody that's getting it for free. Bitch, why am I paying for dinner and you supposed to be a freak in the bedroom for me? A hoe in the bedroom, a lady in the streets. That's the fact. A hoe with me in the bedroom, a lady in the streets when we're out together. It's the total opposite now. I'm a hoe in the streets. I'm a skank. I'm a thought pocket, a thought rocket. And you want these self-entitlement when it's time, when you hit the wall and the carousel, the cock riding carousel ends, you hit the wall. Now all of a sudden you want a man. Her daughter's gonna run through about 10 niggas. 10 dudes off the rip the first semester. Cause she said, I'm worried about my daughter. Like, so you already spoke to your daughter about having her sexual liberation in college. It's her time to experience new things and take a bunch of cocks and in certain areas. Now, a bitch might save her virginity by taking it in the ass the whole time. I don't know how a gripper's gonna hold up. But it's like, what the fuck is going on? You're telling me, see, the bitches want these weird niggas to come in them. All these crazy motherfuckers to come in them. But not fucking figuring out what's really going on with these bitches. These bitches are insane, bro. They're fucking insane, B. They're not making any fucking sense. But to hear her mother say that shit with the Roe versus Wade, the Supreme Court overturning the ruling of certain states, they won't allow abortions. So they're expecting a surge right now to New York, because New York will always allow abortions. New York is 8-9 million people strong. They will always allow abortions here. Like Planned Parenthood, they don't give a fuck. Trust me, I took a bunch of bitches to the chop shop. So it is what it is. Yes, I call it the chop shop, nigga. But yeah, it's gonna be a full-flown, like, they're gonna be rushing to New York to get to the chop shop all the way through. Just trying to figure it out. Like, I'm still baffled by this bitch saying my daughter's going to Wisconsin. I don't think she's going to Wisconsin for education, I thought. Not to be a thought fucking rocket. But it is what it is. Roe versus Wade got overturned. They want their right to talk. Oh, what if someone gets raped? And grape culture is not real. You females ain't getting great like that. Y'all want it to be like that. Y'all want the narrative to show that. Y'all ain't getting great like that. You might have situations of hand. They're like once in a blue. But once you see the money that you're making and the sex trafficking things that's going on, you perfectly fine with what's going on. Like, you try to play the game that you're not into it. But women are more sexual than men. That's just the way it is. Women meet their sexual peak at a certain time. And they meet it when they get older. Men meet it when they were younger. That's why we're all fucking horny toes when we're younger. Oh, excuse me. Shit. Prediction Decision Podcast, Hate Me and Love Me, which, fucking drunk now. Prediction Decision Podcast, Hate Me and Love Me, there's no between. Roe versus Wade was overturned. The Supreme Court is on a fucking roll this week. From the gun laws to these cum drinking bitches to be literal cum drinking bitches. Because they ain't letting exist nothing no matter what. They will be swallowing. And trust me, shorty, if you let a nigga swallow, you're going to snatch his soul. Because if you spit, you're a quitter. You swallow, the nigga might just hit follow. You already know. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Prediction Ascension at gmail.com, Prediction Ascension TM on Instagram, Prediction Ascension podcast on Facebook. I'm going back to my roots, B. I was just on Facebook today. Shit looks kind of crazy. It looks a little old. I guess I'm getting old. But it is what it is. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about the Roe versus Wade situation.